integration by parts. There's what we call elementary function. Elementary functions are functions that the differentiation and integration is straightforward. We don't have to do a substitution to find the derivative and the integral of the function. Integration are straightforward, e.g. exponential x, sin x, cos x, tan x. The general form for integration by parts is integration by parts. This is the general formula. The integral of u dv equals to uv minus the integral of v du. This is the general formula to find integration by parts. Example of this function that we are going to use integral by parts to find the integration is find the integral of x exponential x. This is a product of polynomial function and exponential function. To find x exponential x dx, in this case, compare it with u dv. U is equals to x is in position of u. dv is in position of exponential x dx. So from here, we need u and we need v to substitute to this right hand side. What is u? U is x. To have v, we are going to integrate dv. The same thing as integrating exponential x dx. What is going to be the integral of this? Since we're having dv, is going to go back to v equals to what is integral of exponential x? Exponential x plus c. We have v. What is du? We have u equals to x. Differentiate u equals to 1. Everything we need from this right hand side is here. So substitute x exponential x dx is the same thing as what is u? U is x. What is v? V is exponential x plus c minus what is the integral of v? V is exponential x multiplied by what is the u? Multiplied by 1 dx. So in this case, this is equals to x exponential x plus c. The integral of exponential x is exponential x plus c. Let's say this is c1 and this is another c2. When we add the two constants together, we are going to have another constant, x exponential x minus exponential x plus c3. So the integral of x exponential x dx is equals to x exponential x minus exponential x plus c3. This is the integral of the product of the function exponential x and the polynomial x. Instead of using the formula of u dv equals to uv minus the integral of v du, there's another short called tabular integration. We call it tabular integration. In this case, there is a way we do the integration, then it will be very short to find the integral of any product function that are elementary. In this case, we find here we're going to differentiate the function that will be here and we integrate the function that will be in this column. So how to find which function to be differentiate and the function to be integrate? We are going to use the trick called the LIATE to check which function to differentiate and which function to integrate, where L stands for logarithm functions. I is called the inverse trigonometric function. A is called the algebraic function. In this case, we have x squared or a polynomial function in this case. Where we also have what is called the t. The t is the trigonometric function, and the e is the exponential function. The exponential function. So anyone that first come is going to be the function that we differentiate, and the second will be the function to integrate. In a case where we have x exponential x, of course x is an algebraic function and exponential x is a, therefore the algebraic function is going to be the function to differentiate, and the exponential function is going to be the function to integrate. Here will be x, here will be exponential x. But in a case where we have x squared sine x, this is a product of polynomial function and trigonometry function. Polynomial function fall into algebraic function, that is x squared is going to be the function to differentiate here, and the second is going to be sine x, the function to integrate. In a case where we have x squared ln x, x squared is an algebraic function, ln x is a logarithm function. In this case, ln x is going to be the function to differentiate, and x squared is going to be the function to integrate. What of in a case where we have exponential x sine x? Exponential function is the last, and sine is the trigonometry function. So trigonometry function is going to be the function to differentiate, and exponential function is going to be the function to integrate. That is how you are going to use the LIATE to know the function to differentiate and the function to integrate. So example, what is going to be the integral of exponential x exponential x? The integral of x exponential x dx, we can use tabular to find the integral of this function. Of course, in this case, x is under algebraic function and exponential x is an exponential, elementary exponential function. So the first is algebraic. We are going to differentiate the algebraic function, and the second is exponential, which is we are going to integrate the second function, exponential x. What is the differential of x? 1. The integral of exponential x is t exponential x. What is the differential of constant function? 0. The integral of exponential x is exponential x. When the differential side end terminates to 0, then we stop the process. Then we are going to perform the diagonal rule for this table. The first to the second to the third. So the diagonal rule says alternative plus minus plus. So the integral of x exponential x dx is going to be x exponential x times exponential x, then minus 1 multiplied by exponential x minus exponential x plus c. This is going to be the integral of x exponential x using the table, of which is the same thing when we use the formula integral u dv minus uv equals to uv minus the integral of v du. Find the integral of x squared exponential x. To find the integral of this function, this is an elementary exponential function. This is also a polynomial function, of which the integral can be used tabular integral to find the integration, but use LIATE to find which one to integrate and which one to differentiate. X squared is under polynomial, which is algebraic function. Exponential x is elementary exponential function. So we are going to integrate exponential x. because a come before e, and we differentiate x squared. What is the derivative of x squared? It is 2x. What is the integral of exponential x? Is exponential x. What is the differential of 2x? Is 2. The integral of exponential x is exponential x. What is the differential of constant function? 0. The exponential x is still exponential x. When this side is 0, then we stop the process. So the first to the second to the third, and the third to the first. Then we apply the diagonal rule. Alternate the process. Here is positive, here is minus, positive, minus. So the integral of x squared exponential x dx is equals to x squared multiplied by exponential x minus 2x multiplied by exponential x is 2x exponential x. 2 multiplied by exponential x is 2 exponential x plus constant c, constant of integration. So the integral of this function is this. This integration can be further simplified to be factor exponential x out. We have x squared minus 2x plus 2 plus the constant of integration. What is going to be the integral of x squared cos x dx? This is the same thing using the tabular integration. This is the same thing as what we are going to differentiate the function that is here, and we integrate the function that is here using the LIATE, because this is an elementary trigonometry. Of course, x squared is what? An algebraic function. Cos x is what? Is a trigonometric function. So from LIATE, a come before t. We are going to differentiate x squared and integrate the trigonometry. We are going to integrate cos x. What is the differential of x squared? Is 2x. What is the integral of cos x? The integral of cos x is sin x. What is the differential of 2x? 2. What is the integral of sin x? Is minus cos x. What is the differential of constant function? Is 0. The integral of cos x is sin x, but there is negative here. We attach the negative. Apply the diagonal rule, alternative sign. Here is plus, here is minus, here is plus, here is minus. The first to the second to the third to the fourth. So the integral of this function, x squared cos x dx, is equals to multiply it twice, x squared sin x minus 2x minus multiply by cos x. You are going to have 2x cos x plus 2 multiplied by minus 2 multiplied by minus sin x is going to be minus 2 sin x plus constant of integration. So the integral of this function, x squared cos x dx, is equals to x squared sin x plus 2x cos x minus 2 sin x plus c. What is going to be the integral of exponential x sin x dx? In this case, using the tabular integration, the function here is going to be differentiate, and the function here is going to be an integrate. We are going to integrate it using the LIATE. Exponential function come and trigonometry. So in this case, the first is going to be the function to differentiate, and the second is going to be the function to integrate. What is the differential of sin x? Is cos x. The integral of exponential x is exponential x. What is the differential of cos x? Is minus sin x. Integral of exponential x is exponential x. So in this case, keep on differentiating, we keep on going, we will not terminate to be 0. The same thing as this side. But in a case where we're having this kind of function, when we arrive the same function, then we stop. Here we are going to have positive minus positive, the alternative rule. First to the second, then the second to the third, then the third to the fourth. In this case, the exponential x sine x dx is the same thing as exponential x sine x, this times this, minus cos x exponential x minus sine x exponential x. But we did not terminate c to be 0. We apply the integral sine dx. Can we see that sine x exponential x is of the form of the question? So we are going to take it to the other side, plus the integral of sine x exponential x dx is equals to exponential x sine x minus cos x exponential x plus c. This is going to be twice the integral of exponential x sine x dx equals to exponential x is common, sine x minus cos x plus c. We have it to be exponential x sine x dx equals to half exponential x sine x minus cos x, the integral of exponential x sine x. The integral of exponential x cos x in the x in this case, this is the same thing as, in this case, differentiate, then we integrate this side, LIATE. Which one is going to be the function to differentiate? The trigonometric function, which is cos x exponential x. What is the differential of cos x? Is minus sine x, is cos x. The minus here will be here, exponential x. In this case, the next thing is what? What is going to be the derivative of cos x? Is minus sine x plus d multiplied by this minus. You are going to have it as, so positive, negative, positive, negative. First to the second, second to the third, third to the fourth. So in this case, the integral of exponential x cos x dx, we stop here because we have the original function. Because if we keep on integrating and differentiating, the table keep on going. Cos exponential x cos x minus exponential x sine x, minus minus, it will change to positive, minus integral of exponential x cos x dx. So this is the same function. Take it to the other side, cos x dx plus the integral of exponential x cos x dx equals to exponential x cos x plus exponential x sine x. So this is twice integral of exponential x cos x dx equals to exponential x is common, cos x plus sine x. This is half of exponential x plus the constant of integration, cos x plus sine x plus c. So this is the integral of exponential x cos x dx. So this is the integral of exponential x cos x dx. What is going to be the integral of x squared exponential 3x dx? In this case, using the tabular form, LIATE, this is an x squared is under algebraic function and exponential x is here. So this is the function to differentiate and this is the function to integrate. What is differential of x squared? 2x. X divided by the coefficients of the power. What is the differential of these two? The integral of this is exponential 3x divided by 9. What is the differential of constant? 0. The integral of this is the integral of it exponential 3x divided by 27. So in this case, positive minus positive minus. The diagonal rule, first to the second, second to the third, and third to the fourth. So the integral of x squared exponential 3x dx is going to be, multiply it, x squared exponential 3x divided by 3 minus 2x exponential 3x divided by 9 exponential 3x divided by 27 plus c. This multiplied by, this is the first term, the second term, and the third term. In this case, exponential 3x is common. We have x squared divided by 3 minus 2x divided by 9 plus 2 divided by 27 plus the constant of integration, exponential 3x dx. So what is going to be the integral of x to the power of 3 exponential minus x dx? Using table, which one to differentiate and which one to integrate? Using the LIATE, here is exponential minus 3 x to the power of 3. What is the difference? Here exponential minus x divided by the exponential minus 1. What is the differential of this? This 6x. Then the integral of it, exponential minus x divided by minus 1 minus 1. What is the differential of this? 6. The integral of this is exponential minus x divided by minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 multiplied by minus 1. What is the differential of this? 0. Here exponential minus x divided by minus 1 into 4 places, which is just 1. So in this case, this is the same thing as exponential minus x. Here is minus exponential minus x. Here is exponential minus x. Here is going to be minus exponential minus x. Here is just exponential minus x. So we are going to apply the diagonal rule: plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So the first to the second to the third to the fourth, and the fourth to the fifth.